So COVID's had you locked up for a while. The light at the end of the tunnel is starting to get brighter. I'm going to give you 5 action steps today to make sure that you position yourself great coming out of this thing. Stick with me all the way to the end. I'm going to drop some serious truth on you as we wrap this up. All right, let's dig in. 5 steps. I want to make sure that the next time something like this rolls around that you're ready. Step number 1, guys, look, go do whatever you've been missing the most. Seriously, permission granted. Go enjoy something. I know for me, I can't wait to go take my wife on a date. Like, let's go have a nice dinner somewhere, maybe catch a movie. I've just been really missing those opportunities. And of course, I want to take my kids, go do something that my kids want to do. So just go do those things that you've been missing. I've been missing concerts and stuff. We might be a while till we're back to things like that, but I know for me, yeah, we're gonna go have a nice dinner somewhere and enjoy that, and do some cool stuff with the kids. So whatever it is that you've been missing, go do it. Right? I mean, like, don't go crazy, but go enjoy yourself. You've earned it. You've been cooped up for a long time. Number 2, look, it's time you got to be ready to capitalize on the initial excitement of people getting back to work. Right? People are going to be, whether or not they should be, they're going to be in the mood to spend money and buy things. And whatever it is that you and your business do, whatever you do at work, be prepared to go and do more of it. Like, if you can pick up some extra shifts, go pick up extra shifts. This is not the time to be working 8 hours and then, taking 16 off. I would encourage you to go make as much money as you can, right? This is going to be an explosive time in the economy. If you've got money, get it into the economy and allow it to grow. When things open up, I'm telling you, it's going to be explosive. Be ready to work. Be ready to capitalize and make as much money as you can right away. Another reason to be doing that is that they're already trying to pre-warn us about a second wave. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I'm telling you that if you had made some money initially coming out of here on the boom, if there is a second wave, you'll be more prepared for it. So make sure you're doing that. Number 3, guys, please listen to me when I tell you to resist the temptation to go reward yourself for surviving what everybody else survived too, which was being locked down in your house for a while. This is not a time to go reward yourself with a trip or a car or, whatever kinds of things that people like to do. And we are a society that likes to reward ourselves every single time when something goes right. Like, I know far too many people. I'm going to use this example. I'm probably going to get beat up for it, but I know too many people that went out and worked in out in the oil field or something and got that first or second or third good paycheck and went and bought a big truck. Like, I'm sorry if I just described you. I don't mean to insult anyone, but that's an example of rewarding ourselves too soon that I've seen over and over and over again. I'm just going to encourage you. This is not the time to reward yourself. This is the time to conserve and build. What I want you to do is be ready the next time something else like this happens. So, number 4 becomes build a plan to get bulletproof. Right? Build a plan to get bulletproof. If you struggled through this one, that's an indication that you were not bulletproof going into this one. There were some holes in your boat that caused you to have to struggle and suffer through this. Okay, so some things I'd encourage you to do. Go build some new skills, like essential skills. Essential skills have become like a catchphrase over the last little bit, where some industries got shut down and some did not. So make sure that you've got at least something that you can do in an area that would not get shut down if this all happened again. The next piece of that is to increase your savings. I think that we'll probably do some other videos on how to make sure that you do that properly. But whatever it is that you're spending now, maybe don't spend all of it, right? Whatever unnecessary things that you buy right now, maybe don't buy all of them. What I want you to do is take some of that and put it away so that you can start to increase your savings. And maybe even consider having some kind of a second business on the side. Right? If you have a job today that led you to hurting through COVID, right? Look, the world is changing. Do not be the next blockbuster video that does not evolve with the marketplace. You've got to develop some other skills. You've got to find some other ways to make money. So get yourself bulletproof. And number 5, look guys, you got to start to anticipate so that you don't have to react all the time. I'll give you an example. This will make sense to most of you. So when I leave for a place that I've got to drive to, if I leave with just enough time to get there, then the traffic in my city can make me crazy. It can make me angry, more aggravated than I would need to be on the road. But if I leave 15, 20, 45 minutes early, I'm telling you that it could be as busy as you want it to be on the streets, and I'm not going to feel any stress. I've anticipated. I've planned for all this. I'm not going to be late no matter how busy it is. It's different, and we can incorporate this in a whole bunch of different ways in our life. So number 1, look, you got to overcome paycheck to paycheck. It's time to stop being paycheck to paycheck. You live in one of the most prosperous countries in the world, and you were born into it, and there's coaches here, and there's people that have done it well. It's time to not be paycheck to paycheck anymore. There are too many ways to get yourself out of paycheck to paycheck that you just can't be there anymore. Look, next one is learn to adapt your business. You know, for us, my business used to be face-to-face only. Like all of my meetings for the first 9 years of my career were face-to-face at my desk, and we would talk, and now we can't do that anymore. Luckily, we had all this technology that I just had to learn how to use, and now I haven't done a face-to-face meeting in 6 weeks. All of my meetings have been on Zoom, right, and on the phone, and our business is busier and doing better than it was before all of this happened. So I'm telling you, you've got to find different ways that you can continue to operate and continue to earn and continue to serve your clientele even if something bad happens. You got to be anticipating so that you're not reacting. And the last little tip I'll give you is this. You've got to be as liquid as you can. Have cash on hand, right? Like try not to be tied up in things to too much of an extent that cannot be liquidated in case you need cash. Right? The next time something bad goes down, our government just spent so much money, I have no idea. I hope they have an idea of how they're planning to dig their way out of this financial hole. I'm just telling you, it'd be a good idea to be liquid and have cash on hand. So those are 5 different tips. I promised you some truth at the end of this. Here it is. Look, you guys, this is your opportunity to set yourself apart from everybody else. The vast majority of people, I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis, a lot of people. And let me tell you something, the number one thing that people are learning through COVID-19, the number one thing I'm finding that people are planning to change and adapt and get better, here's what I'm finding. They're learning nothing and planning to change nothing. They're waiting and counting the days and the hours and the pennies to go back to the exact same jobs that left them in a position where they hurt right now. And so this is your shot. When everybody else is being fearful and learning nothing and not changing, you be smart and strategic, and you find a way to make sure that you set yourself apart from everybody else as we go into this. I think we're going to open up soon, and it's going to be gradual, but it's going to be explosive at the same time. So you be ready for it. You do what others won't do. Get better, and it's going to be awesome. So, hey guys, I hope that this video has found you healthy and well. I hope this is finding you at a time where you're not financially hurting, although I know for many of you, you are. But hey, we're here on this channel to help you. Please leave in the comments if there's anything you want me to cover in future videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this, and turn your notifications on so that when videos come out, I don't have to try to remind you. So thanks for listening to this one, guys. I hope there's value there, and let's go, really prosper together.